Well, some really good news. I'm filming this on the camera that's attached to the laptop that I use every day, that I have to share with my daughter, which means I'm not able to get as much work done because I don't have access to a computer as much. And for anybody that's been listening on my channel, it's mostly a channel that I want to use. This is my experience. If this works for me, maybe it'll work for you. I'm on a welfare system, a disability, and I've had experiences in my past how to make some stuff happen, and I'm using the same experience, the same logic to get off this welfare system. And for those that think that we're just lazy and don't want to work, that you have zero clue of what a welfare system is. Mostly the universe doesn't want you working. Every time you go out there and try and get work, the universe doesn't want you working. I'm trying to be creative, trying to live what I feel is more my purpose. And September, from anybody that's been watching my channel, I needed to attract a computer because my arms have worked 12 hours a day, some days 7 days a week, minimum wage, barely able to pay for rent and food for my kids, kind of did harm to my arms, which is why I'm on a disability. Um, the joints were deteriorating, the muscles, fibromyalgia, and yet I have no pain. I've been curing that, and we're not really seeing what illness is and what a cure really is. And if I do anything that's not right, if I do anything that's not within my purpose, then I get into pain. But if I live properly, then all of a sudden the pain goes away. So I know I can't do any more programming unless I have a good setup, which one thing was this chair, because I need something to hold my arms down while I'm typing. It's a lot less pressure than holding it up. This is very, very hard on your arms to be sitting there and tense up like that. So to be relaxed and have your arms is much, much healthier. So if you're in a workplace, kind of look at the types of equipment the comfort that you're allowed to work in generally is going to be bad for your health, and they don't really give a shit about that. It's going to be, make it as cheap as possible and just do the job, and you're a complainer if you don't do it. Anyways, I need the perfect setup if I'm going to be doing any programming. So I needed the chair, and thanks to Lazyboy, who donated this chair, and it's like next to brand new. It's beautiful. I also need a schedule because you can't sit in a chair for as many hours as I will be doing to get the work done. So I need balance in my life, and I'll, need to get in shape. I've had to relax my muscles, and now to get back to work, I need to gain that muscle strength back because there is no muscle there to even hold my arms up. So that muscle has to come back up. So I do need to work out. Tried a few things, walking, and tried a video that I started my channel off with. Was it, well, you can see the very first, P96 or whatever. Um, didn't really work out too well. A lot of the things in there, you needed a gym to be able to do some of the best exercises in that program. You need a gym to do it, and the equipment that I don't have. So it just wasn't a good program that I could stick to. A gym, however, is much better, and this one is so beautiful. It's got a wave pool. It's got this river run, this water that runs like a river, and it's like hot water. It's like bathtub water. So I go in there and I do laps, and then when I get stronger, I can go against the current. Um, so it's, and the warm water is really good to work out with when your muscles are in this shape. So, and then it has like laps, like in another pool that you could do laps. It's got a water slide in it. It's there. I think there's two big hot tubs in there, and a full workout area. So I ended up attracting a membership to this for $27. And when you wake up and, life sucks, the first thing you wake up with is the natural instinct of your environment and whether you like it or not. And for me, it would always be the socks and you go for the cigarette. So when you wake up in the morning, you have something to do that you feel so much better. It really, really helps with getting rid of this addiction. This is my answer. If you listen to your own intuition, you will get your answers. But these are my answers that I'm listening to my intuition and communicating with the problems that I'm dealing with to find out what they want. And when they tell you what it wants, you give it to them. And my problem wants me to be working, wants me to work out. So I needed a membership for the bus service, which I'm not too happy about, but I do have that membership to a bus now to get to the gym. I've got the gym membership, I've got the chair, and today a free laptop. So the one that I tape on was free, and this one was free. And that's how opportunity is always, always out there, even when you don't have a dime. It's a matter of just going out there and asking and being creative in where is a possibility available. Um, when I got this one that I'm talking with you on now, I had zero computer and I really needed one because, just to get off the system, you need to be connected, and lots of jobs you have to apply for on a computer. I mean, there's so many reasons why you need a computer, especially if you're a programmer, and that's an opportunity for me. Um, but I couldn't get a computer. There's no way. I had zero money. And then when we found this deal with this internet service, you needed a credit card. I don't have a credit card and my credit's really bad. So I thought, you know what, if you need a credit card, I'll go get a $20 prepaid credit card. So that's all I had to do is get a prepaid credit card and $20, and that's all they needed. And they took the number down and then sent us this laptop. So I thought, I wonder if it'll work the second time. So the second time they didn't even need the credit card, and they approved it, mostly because the sales girl works on commission, so she approved it whether the company allowed them to approve it or not. But for some reason the universe allowed her to approve it, and that's why it took so long this time around, is because there was only supposed to be one free computer per household, and this is the second one. But they had mailed out the modem, the second modem, and after you get the modem, then you get the computer. And I'm waiting, and it's not showing up. So I made the phone call in here. They canceled it because they said it's one per household. We can't give you a second one. And it's like, wait a minute, you made a contract with me. You sent this out. I want the computer. And they said, well, okay, in that case, we'll give it to you. So it had to go through the process of them all approving it. And so it did take an extra little bit of time to get it. But if it didn't, it pretty much, had to go that way for me to get a free computer. It had to go through this stage of one person said yes and then saying no and holding off and needing to get the approvals before they ended up shipping it off. It had to take that long for me. That was the price I had to pay to get another free computer. It's a little bit of a wait, but so the main message that I would give to anybody is really, really find out what it is that you're supposed to do and what is it that you need. And don't look at you can't do what you love doing because you don't have what you need. The only reason you don't have what you need is because you don't believe that you deserve or have the ability or potential to be able to attract it. But every one of us do. We can attract anything you want, but you have to believe you can attract it. And then when you can believe that you can attract it, then live as if it is coming. And then as soon as you open up that comprehension of possibility, then you get these ideas. Well, maybe I'll phone here, maybe I'll go there. You need to be talking about it. And the more you talk about it, the more ideas come to you for you to try. and then it just shows up, and it doesn't really take that long, because to me, I think this is a really, really big deal to me. This chair, it's a lazyboy. It's like brand new. It's in perfect shape. These things go for $500-600, and it was just donated to me. There are beautiful, amazing, amazing, wonderful people on the planet that do want to help other people out. And I am so grateful for those people. This is not about me taking advantage of anybody. It's about, if you can really see the path, this is how you get people off a welfare system. You try and understand that there was a cause that has me on here. The only reason I'm on a welfare system is because of a lot of crime that nobody wants to stop. Um, we have lots of laws, but a lot of laws are not being enforced because if everybody's breaking law, how can you enforce it? You know, there's just too much crime to catch up on, so they only um, pick and choose who they want to enforce laws. And generally, if you're rich, you get away with anything, and if you're poor and a nice person, then they'll take advantage of you, and there's no way you can overcome that. It's just a very, very powerful machine. So us nice people have to stick together, and us nice people have to um, listen to what each other needs, and see what you can do to help each other out. To Lazy Boy, I am so grateful. It's a corporate world. I'm not a fan of the corporate world, but even within there, there's nice people. And this manager, John, I believe his name is, outstanding human being. And tell us. I mean, there's lots of things I dislike about the company. It's a corporate world, but I have to be grateful for them to, you know, provide me with this opportunity. They, one person can see that maybe it's, taking advantage of a flaw within a system, but it's these flaws within the system that we need to learn how to take advantage of. It's called being street smart. And but do it for good, not evil. Don't do it take advantage of somebody to cause more harm. I think I'm doing good for my world, so I think it's a good thing. But if it's a mistake, I'll find out. You'll always find your mistakes, and there's no such thing as a mistake. It's a matter of, you go out with the intention of doing something good, and if it doesn't work out, then it's sort of sad as it's a mistake, and it's not. It's a learning experience. You tried something, you found out that, oh, this isn't so good, so then you change direction. And that's where I'm at right now. Right now, it feels like it's a good direction, and if it's not, pretty sure I'll find out later. So it's a good day. Other than the bus driver, it's a good day. Peace out.